Welcome back to the Rice and Slice Golf Show podcast. My name is Theo. Today we are joined by Jack and Harry again, the brothers. And today we are at Ashbourne Golf Club, our local golf club. And we decided from now on, this may be the new home of the Rice and Slice podcast. So
I think it's definitely the home for now.
For now, yes. So we're all set up. We've got a bit of a crowd. We've got AJ on my right and Jacob just across from us. They're not in camera, obviously. But yeah, we're in the conference room, sitting down.
Nice little setup, isn't it?
This is lovely, mate. You can see the 18th green just across there.
Yeah, we've had a bit
patio.
of entertainment, haven't we, on there last 5 minutes?
Yeah, we've had a
It's all right. See that bloke chop it into the water?
Mate, scary.
What happened there?
Don't know.
I heard he made a 14.
You're joking.
No.
14?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
Harry.
think that's ever been done, has it?
I don't know.
Harry.
Yeah.
It's okay, mate. It's okay.
Do you want to just talk us
To be
through
fair,
it when you got your head up and you just saw a crowd?
I flushed my first 2 6-irons, but it was just heading towards the water.
Hold on. Before we get into today's round, me and Jack played at 7:30 this morning so that we could finish on time so we can come in this little conference room and set up the podcast. And AJ and Harry played at 9:30. So when AJ and Harry finished, obviously we got to see them. And I saw Harry from like the corner of my eye, and I'm like, oh, they're finished. But no, he was by the practice putting green, and then he was trying to get like a ruling. He was like, what do I do? What do I do? And I'm like, what do you mean? And then I noticed there was a ball just off the green, or on the path actually. So I don't know how Harry got there.
How did you get there? What route did it take?
I think it was a 50 degree.
Yeah.
No, 58 degree, sorry. That was thinned over the back.
Wait, so you teed off on the 18th?
Yeah, so I teed off on the 18th.
With what club? Talk us through.
A perfect, nice fade 3-wood.
Okay.
Bang in the middle of the fairway.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then left myself about 180 yards on the edge. And perfect 6-iron.
Yeah.
And I've flushed this 6-iron. Oh, just before I was about to hit it, I was like, problem is I'm looking at the water.
What do you mean? As in like your stance was?
Well, no, I was looking at the water, so I was thinking about the water.
Okay. So then what was in your head? Okay.
It was in my head.
Yeah.
And then I flushed this 6-iron, and it's just gone straight into the water.
Okay. Keep in mind today was a medal.
Yeah.
I hate medals.
You play for everything.
Yeah.
So
I dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Well, obviously where I took my shot.
Mm-hmm.
Another 6-iron.
Yeah.
Flushed it again.
Yeah.
But carried on straight.
Right.
Into the water again.
Yeah.
And then dropped again.
Right.
6-iron. Problem is, there was not even... Oh, no, you can't even drop, can you? So it wasn't even a point of entry. Another 6-iron. Sprayed that to the right.
Yeah.
Was I in the bunker? No, I weren't in the bunker at that point.
Wow, you've seen everything of that 18th, haven't you?
Right. And then?
Just in front of the bunker then. And then that's when I thinned it over the green. And that's when I ended up...
Where you was?
Next to the practice green.
Right, so we were wondering how you got there.
At that point, that's when everyone had come out the
So
the bar.
Yeah, literally there was about 10, 12 people just watching you.
Yeah, witness greatness.
Yeah.
As I flop it over the pond.
Yes, but what happened? The first flop.
I flopped it in the pond.
Okay. Just a bit of a splash.
Yeah.
And then?
And then dropped again.
Yeah, keep in mind you took the biggest divot on the practice putting green.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
sorry
then you dropped.
for that, Jacob.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I dropped again.
Yeah.
I did some dropping. And then I thinned it over the green.
Did you go in the bunker?
Ended up in the bunker. And then I splashed it out of the bunker.
We saw it, yeah.
Splashed it out of the bunker, and then my putt probably...
Oh, mate. Well,
less than
Class
a putt.
that.
I mean, if the putt was good.
Serious golf.
So it could have been a 13, but it wasn't. It was a 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was a tap-in 14, so it's not...
Yeah, it's not that bad. Fair play.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
So it's not
It was a
too
comfortable, so it was a stress-free 14, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Beautiful.
So what did you end up shooting, like over 18 holes?
Can you tell us the actual number?
No, I didn't count.
Oh, you stopped?
No, you counted. AJ?
I was marking the card, he should know. Probably close to like
110.
Yeah.
I think you had a... better rounds than that.
Yeah.
I don't think you're winning. We're saying that, mate. Fuck it
I've
out.
said that for the last 3 weeks, haven't I? But in all fairness, I probably did that just on purpose. You know what I mean? Because I feel a little bit guilty
Yes.
winning every week. So.
Yes. Yeah. To be fair, he's joking, but every week, because of his handicap, he's winning.
Yeah.
So if you take 110, take away, what is it, 27? What's your handicap?
20. Oh, I was playing my playing handicap today was 27.
Yeah. So take away 27. I mean, you're up there.
Yeah, but I've actually gone down now to 24.
Oh, brilliant. You're nearly a PGA Pro status.
Wow. Yeah.
You'll be back up to 27 next week.
Give me a month. Give me a month. I'll be there.
Yeah.
Where Jacob is now. Yeah. So.
We thought we had a bad round, but obviously you had way worse than we did.
I mean,
Jack lost his head.
I've had worse. Oh, Jack lost his head. That's not like Jack, is it?
Yeah, no, the back now, my head literally fell off its shoulders.
Did you caught it rough, did you?
Oh, mate, caught it rough was an understatement.
The front nine, he played really
Mate,
solid.
I went into the back nine.
You didn't walk off again, though, did you? Sure?
No, I didn't walk off in a paddy. Oh, I did on 12. Yeah, I did on 12. Yeah, I did on 12.
Yeah.
But no, we got into the front nine. I finished birdieing 7 and then 8.
Ooh.
I chipped in on 7 at the rough.
Oh, mate. Oh, my God. This chip in.
Mate,
So, so 7, he hits a 3-iron, straight-ish, a little bit right. And then what did you use after that?
Hit a 9.
A 9, but he like...
Squirted it right.
Squirted it right.
Just on, you know that tree on the right-hand side?
Yeah.
Like the big tree just off the green.
Mm-hmm.
So he was in the... Not even in the rough. He was like... His right foot was in the like fescue. And we struggled to find it. He finds it, and I'm like, get a 60 degree. And he was like, no. Because Deck was like, oh, what club? He was that far away from the club. He was like, what club do you want? So I'm like, get him the 60 degree as a joke. And then he's like, oh, I'm not going to hit my 60. I'm not going to hit my 60. 3 seconds. Because, yeah, I'm going to hit my 60. And I started
Always
laughing.
hit your 60.
Yeah, mate, but honestly, from where he was, anywhere on the green, happy days, especially on that green.
Yeah.
Happy days. He steps up, just flushes one. Thank God he went in the hole. Because he'd be still
it
rolling.
it had been off the green on the other side.
What? Slam dunk?
Oh,
No.
no. Hit the pin. Yeah, did one of those things, you know, it hits the pin, stays there for like a split second and then just sinks.
Is it?
Yeah, so
one of those
it was a great trip in.
Yeah.
And then he birdied the 8th as well. And then everything kind of went tits up after that.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
I started with an 8 on the first.
Yeah. You had to go back to the tee again.
I had to go back to the tee.
Kidding, you're good at that, aren't you?
I'm really good. Oh, mate. No. That was the part. That was the third. I had to go back up that hill to go back to the tee.
Oh, yeah, you did, yeah.
So on the first, I spray it right. So then I re-tee. I spray it even worse right. Thankfully, we found the first. I hit my shot. I was in the fescue. I hit the shot. We went 2 yards. And then anyway, I ended up with an 8. And then I finished with a 7 on 18. And somehow I still managed to shoot 86.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
That's all right, isn't it?
That's good.
Mate, honestly,
we left.
me and him thought we were going to be at least going in over 90.
Yeah.
What did you shoot?
87.
And that's a bad round.
It's a bad round.
We were saying this, weren't we,
No,
in the
I was
clubhouse?
very happy with my score because in between the 1st and the 17th, I had a birdie. I had a crap load of pars. Yeah, your food's ready. Food ready.
You could have let us know you were in here.
It's okay.
Sorry.
You're fine. Oh, they were looking for you.
Look at
sorry about that.
Some serious.
Yeah.
Just take it, Theo. Just some serious
all right.
grand.
No, you're fine,
It's
mate.
all
You're
right.
fine. Yeah. Here you go.
Cheers,
Oh, that
mate.
looks good.
That is some serious grand.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers. Do you want to? What did you get?
I had a what was it?
Pulled pork melt.
Pork melt.
We had that. It was lovely.
Yeah.
We
Mate,
had
it
we
looks
we,
ace, that
we
looks.
had a full English breakfast each, and then we had one of them to share as well. Oh, that smells
Oh,
so
you're
good.
hungry boys, then, weren't
Yeah.
you?
Well, he was ravenous.
I was, honestly, I could
But yeah,
seriously put some serious grand away.
yeah. So first I got 8. On the last I got a 7. In between I had loads of my putting was really good today. I did
That night method putter
Mate,
is on serious
My
form.
putter was all right today.
Yeah?
I know I shot.
tried.
15.
How is it good when you?
keep a serious face.
Yeah, I know. That was probably the only club that I was hitting well, wasn't I, today? No, it weren't. Mate, Joe, can you remember that old Cobra?
You got that back out?
Hybrid.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Got
god.
that back out.
Yeah.
Mate, creamed it every single time. The only reason why I put it back in the bag today, yeah, was, do you know that par 3, the 9th?
Yeah.
It's probably paying like 190 yards, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was, to be fair, yeah.
Yeah. So my hybrid that I've got goes just a bit further than that. So
It's a bit flatter ball flight as well, isn't it?
I don't know.
Getting a bit too technical now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I hit my 5 iron on Thursday. It never reached.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that it's probably like an in-between club there. Probably like a 200-yarder, something like that. I thought I'd put that back in the bag today. I've hit it. I've creamed it. Mate, it was probably 10 yards from the car park. Like,
If you're ever coming round
I was going
Ashbourne,
to say, we
my
need to
top
explain
tip,
the par 3 here.
my top tip, well, not even that, it's the 11, 12, 13.
You flew the green on the par 3?
Wow. So if you're ever at Ashbourne to play round here, do not, as soon as you come into the drive, just find any car parking space like in the front. Don't go deep into the car park because your windshield might break.
yeah, you back left.
Yeah. So back left, back right.
Yeah.
Just be careful.
You
That's what I'm. That's a top tip.
back left window might
Back-
break.
Yeah, your back left window might break. So
Yeah.
just kind of keep that in mind.
It's weird that. Doesn't like golf balls.
No.
Yeah.
No. So yeah. So you smoked it. Are you going to keep it in the bag?
Yeah, it's staying in the bag because I know obviously I flew the green, but
You hit
Just
it
take a
well.
bit off it. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think grip down a little bit.
Grip down a little bit. You would have gripped down like
Half
3
an
inches,
inch.
half an inch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I
That
would've
was.
sorted it. Pin high then. No, it's staying in the bag because I was hitting it well today in all
Good.
fairness, and I was getting into some tricky, a bit of rough, and it was just cutting through it quite nicely actually. So
Lovely, mate.
yeah.
Have you seen the new club that I got? That I have zero use for.
Oh yeah, the
The old mini driver.
mini driver.
Yeah.
I just put.
I hit it twice today. I didn't.
Who at the first one?
Deck.
Deck hit it first.
Yeah.
How did he?
He was fine.
It was all right.
He was
didn't
all
top
right.
it? Didn't
No,
top
no,
it?
no.
I was a bit scared of the tee that he was trying to use at one point.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought,
he was
Jesus
quite
Christ,
high
he's
up.
gonna sky it.
But then yeah. So I've got the tradition where
Did he tee it high? Did he?
It's just on the driving range.
What did you do?
I teed it high. So the red tee is too low, but the pink castle tee is too high. So thankfully I had one of those like normal professional tees, like the normal tee, like the white tees,
Oh, yeah.
and I kind of put it somewhere in between there. The first one I don't remember. It was low and
You
a bit
get
left.
a white one, A white one's in between them.
Oh, there you go. So I think I've got some in the car anyway. But first time I hit it, it didn't really go. Like this is on course, in the middle. It didn't. It went like straight and left. Not very good. I'm sure it did. No.
No. It was like a squeezy one. I wouldn't say
Yeah.
it was like a wayward.
No.
left
It
to
wasn't
right.
a bad shot. It was.
Yeah, no, I think it was
just so
alright.
happened that there was trees in the way. Is that still recording? Yeah.
Mate, you can't,
Mate,
Okay,
I'm
sorry.
watching it, mate.
Sorry,
don't
sorry.
ever question my
I'm
camera
sorry, yeah.
you
ability.
can't hear me eat, can you?
No, you're good, mate. You're
No,
good.
You can barely
I'm sure-
actually hear you when you talk.
No. I can hear him perfectly fine. Yeah. So the second
Clean
time.
your ears out.
So the second time I used it, it did go. It was seventh on the seventh, straight down the middle, wasn't
Just
it?
find
Yes.
It hard.
That was
Yeah,
lovely.
yeah, yeah.
That was a lovely shot.
Just find it hard to where would you need it round here?
You don't. It's either that or the driver.
It's a silly push for
It's
the week.
it's a massive silly purchase of the week. But I wanted that.
Silly purchases of the week.
Yeah.
Silly
There you go.
purchases of the week.
That is.
That saved me then because I was going to sing it.
Yeah. You sang it. You sang it the other day.
Yeah, I was going to sing it then, but
Yeah. I have zero use for it.
yeah.
So I'm not going to take my 3-wood out to put that in because yes, you can hit it off the ground.
Yeah, but it's like hitting the driver off the deck though, surely.
Yeah.
I did try and hit it off the deck.
It's scary. Like once you see it, like I mean, I'm sure Jacob can probably get away with doing that, but
he's a
mate,
player, though, isn't
he's a player. I mean, but when I put it like behind the ball and there's no tee, it just looks like it's not going more than
It just
half
looks.
a
It
foot
doesn't
off the ground.
fill you with a lot of confidence.
No, it doesn't. But off the tee is lovely.
Is it?
So I might keep it in the bag and take my 48-degree out because I don't really use that. I don't know why, but I spent £300 on it, and it's a bit of a shame. But
Yeah, in all fairness, it's got a nice head cover.
mate,
as well.
it's beautiful. The
Yeah,
whole
I
the
like
club
that.
itself is
I'll
just
say that, I
unbelievable.
like the head cover.
So yeah, that club, no matter how I hit it, I'll never sell that club. It's like my ping putter. I don't know. It's one for a
the,
collection.
the mini driver, you're never going to sell it.
No, never going to sell that club. It's just beautiful, beautiful club. That's the main reason why I bought it, and I got it. It is actually. I know you both looking at me like it is a decent price. They're sold out everywhere. They're like 380, 390.
They are sold out everywhere. You're lucky to get your
Jack
hand
is
on one,
just
to be fair.
judging me. But yeah, that's fine. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Right, so who's going to tell them about Thursday?
Do you want me to go first?
I reckon you should tell us about your match because I tell you now what you're about to listen to about Thursday.
Yeah.
Let me go first then.
I think we'll go shot by shot. You go first, yeah?
Okay,
We
so
went shot by shot. We only got an hour, Harry.
okay,
So
so
that many shots, were they?
did one of you two get a hole in one?
No.
Not saying anything.
Not saying no.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to get through mine quick then.
Come on then.
So there's a club competition called the Brown and Bailey, which is a pairs competition, match play, and it's alternate shots. Now, as we stand on the 1st of June, 2024, there's like a group of like 6 of us that play. The other 3 people, they just joined and they're not officially full members yet. So when we signed up for Brown and Bailey, it was me, Jack and Harry, and I couldn't, it was going to be obviously Jack or me and Harry. So there was going to be like one left out. So I said, you boys, brothers, you boys go, even though me and Harry as a team, unbelievable. I was like, no, you two go and play. And then I might just not play.
Else, though, would it, if we went together?
It's just not fair. So I thought you two play.
Yeah.
And then I'll see what I can do. So I spoke to Steve and I'm like, look, I haven't got a partner. He goes, yeah, I'll look into finding you one. So I found this John guy. John, top guy. We played with him once.
Hits the ball well, doesn't he?
Hits the ball well. He plays off 4 or 5 or whatever he does. I think at one point it was like a 2. But yeah, he plays well. So I signed up with him. We had a round together, not knowing the guy. Happy days. So he's a good player, really good player. We sign up together. I turn up on Monday, bank holiday Monday morning. Just be careful when we're moving that plate because it does make a big noise. But you can move it and kind of just leave it where it is.
Put it on one of the chairs.
No, it's fine. Anyway. So I turn up on Monday morning. Oh, keep in mind, I'm not... shall I say it?
What?
I'll say it. I'll tell you. I'll say. I have a bit of a... So remember how I asked you, Jacob, what time the clubhouse opens? The reason why I did that is because I have this...
in the morning?
Yeah, this morning. Because we were playing at 7:30 in the morning. And my thing is, I have a cigarette and a coffee in the morning. And then the first thing that happens, I need to go to the toilet. So I turn up on Monday doing my normal routine. So I can go to the toilet before my round starts. I turn up at 7:30 in the morning. There's nobody around. The pro shop was closed. I had to go
a man's routine there, right?
I had to go to the toilet.
But there's a toilet on the 11th, isn't there?
No, there isn't, mate.
Oh.
That's a different golf course. Sorry?
That's it. Clancy's fault then.
So I had to do what I had to do.
Clancy, if you're listening, you've just been thrown under the bus by Jacob.
I mean, it's worse for me, mate, because I had to,
You had to go, didn't you?
I had to go. So I just went in the bushes, just down the 18th. I cleaned everything up. But, mate, I'm sorry. What was I supposed to do? So my day already started bad.
He's been for 2 nature poos on this golf course.
So you waited until 18?
No, there was nobody in the golf course. So I just ran to the 18th. That was my nearest point of entry. And mate, I felt horrible. I'm like, what am I supposed to do?
He told me about this today. He literally ran to his van. He's got spare toilet roll in the back of his van.
Anyway, can we please move on?
tell them
I
about
feel
the
so uncomfortable. No, shut up.
Are you kidding?
No, shut up. I feel so uncomfortable talking about this in front of Jacob. Keep in mind, Jacob is the assistant pro at Ashbourne. But what am I supposed to do? So this morning we played at 7:30. This is not a normal tea time for us. So last night I had to just double check. So I did the right thing. I messaged Jacob on Instagram. I'm like, Jacob, what time does a pro shop open? Because I know what my routine is going to look like, whether to have a coffee or not. Because a coffee just goes straight through me. Oh, thank God he said 7:15. So I'm like, okay, we're good. So I did my business.
Use your routine.
Yeah. So Monday, already piss poor start to the day. Keep in mind, this is probably the third time that I meet John. I don't feel comfortable playing in a competition with somebody that I don't really know, just because he doesn't really know me. He doesn't know my good shots and bad shots. I don't know what he's playing like, and it's alternate shots, so we kind of have to work together. So I was probably the most nervous I've ever been playing golf. Like even with Rick Shields, I wasn't that nervous. I was genuinely, mate.
Serious?
I was bricking it. every single shot, I could feel like I was like nervous and shaking. Yeah, proper shaking.
And was that for John or?
For John, yeah, it was mainly for John because I was worried that I was going to let him down. Now with you boys or with AJ or with Deck or with Max, I wouldn't feel bad because it's like we feed off each other. I know the boys. Yeah. But with John, I don't know, and I know he's a bit hot-headed. Yeah. So I'm like, I don't feel comfortable. I just didn't feel comfortable over any shot. So anyway, we're 1 down, 2 down, 1 down, all square, whatever. It was all going okay. I was putting well. I was hitting it well, half decent. We get to the 18th and we're 1 up. So all we had to do was just par the 18th and then we would have won. And it was my drive. Keep in mind, I hit my drive on 18 and because it's alternate shots, the last time I hit my drive was on the 2nd.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you saying
What
that.
were you then, evens?
Yes. So we thought, we spoke about this and we said, okay, I feel more comfortable hitting even. Same with Jack.
Did you not hit your driver on 10?
No.
Why?
10? No, I did.
Yeah.
Sorry.
10.
Okay, so that's 3. Sorry. Okay. It was
Did
actually
you not
a
hit
decent
your
drive.
driver on 12?
No. I hit an 8 iron, like what I did today.
Pussy.
No, well, it was...
The big players get this big stick out.
If it was me and you or me and Harry or anybody else, I would have gone for it. But because it was John...
You got to play your own game.
No, mate. I couldn't.
John.
John was scaring the shit out of me, mate. I'm not
Mate,
going to lie to you.
why?
He was scaring the crap
He's
out of
half
me.
your size.
I know he is, mate. That's what worries me. Right. Anyway, so
I bet John's got a dink on him,
I think so. He's proper hot-headed.
Yeah.
So I drive on the 18th. Last time I hit my drive was on the 10th. So a lot of golf got played in between then. I normally have a bit of a fade on me. The straightest ball fly you've ever seen in your life. Wim was helping as well. He just went dead straight.
Well, you didn't take it over the corner?
Mate, corner. What corner? He went straight into the bushes, straight ahead. So I look at John. I'm hesitant to look at John because I'm like, I know the look he's giving me.
Just got steam coming out of his ears.
He's gone red at this point. He's
Really?
gone red. Yeah.
Really?
Keep in mind
He's a very competitive man, though, isn't
on
he?
the 6th. Oh, do you know what he did? I love this about John. On the 16th. On the 16th.
Mate, you told me this.
On the 16th par 3, the tee box, it was very wet, so you couldn't really get like a good balance on the tee box. So it was the other team to go first. They go first. The guy that was hitting his ball loses his balance, slashes to the right into the bushes, but over the cap hiss. But again, he was really far right. So then I go up. I went to use my 6 iron. I couldn't get good balance. I top my 6 iron and it goes in the cap hiss. So ball's dead. John looks at me.
He didn't meow.
John looks at me and he goes really angrily and really
Honestly,
aggressive.
Really aggressive.
He
as
goes
well.
to me, all you had to do was just use an 8 iron and just get it over this shit. Did you not see where that other ball went? And I'm like, I'm sorry, John, man, you're right. So after this...
I literally should have just bopped him straight in the nose and went, yeah, fuck off, you lads, you go win.
What did you say? Sorry, John.
Yeah, I was like, I'm sorry, John, you're right, John, you're right. She's like, you saw it went right, why would you risk it? Just get it over, chip on, even if you make a poor... The worst thing is, he's right. So all I had to do was just...
You play your own game.
I know, but it's
Mate.
match play. That part of match play
Yeah,
is...
you play your opponent.
So if I see that my opponent sliced it, all I need to do is just get it over the trouble, chip on, make a 4, move on, you win the hole. Happy days.
But listen, this is my point of view, right? You hit a 6 iron on there, 9 times out of 10 every time
Yes.
you play around?
Yeah.
Okay. So why would you not hit a 6 iron then? Why would you try and do something different?
You're not wrong,
No, I'm not wrong.
but you're also not right because it's match play. What would you have done, Jacob? Okay, all right then.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. So I stuck with my 6. I slip up on the downswing.
Yeah, so you should have.
I know, but it's...
So your partner's wrong for telling you that.
He's not wrong. But,
He is wrong.
Okay, anyway. Okay, so he's wrong. I'm shit scared of John. I'm glad he's not here today. He would have walked through. He would have...
John listens, though.
He does listen. I hope he doesn't listen. But yeah, so that was the first big mistake, right? So I get a 6 iron. On the upswing was fine. Downswing, I lose my balance. I top it, goes into the bushes right ahead of us. And then I hit another one, perfectly fine down the middle. The other guy hits another one, perfectly fine down the middle. And then...
You know, on 16, are you 2 up at this point or are you
no,
1 up?
We're...
On 16. I'm on about on 16.
I think we're all square. And we beat them on that hole because of like we had a 6 and they had a 7 or something like that, or like we had a 5 and they had a 6. So this is where I'm like,
Standard then.
John's proper gritty. He slices. They slice the ball. So the gentlemanly thing would be to go and help them look for the ball. So then I saw the second shot. I take my bag to my ball, and then I walk over to help the other guys.
Please don't tell me John goes, get the fuck here now.
So John looks at me and he goes, Don't help them look for the ball.
Oh,
Swear to God.
no, John.
Yeah. So he's like, no, leave him. And I'm like, John, you naughty man. Yeah. So then I'm like, if it was the other way around, I would. So then it was in my head. Thank God it was on the 16th, because every time we hit a bad shot, all I was thinking was they could find the ball, my ball. The other team could find my ball and not say anything.
Yeah.
But obviously, if that was me, I'm like, oh yeah, here's your ball, which is what we've been doing for the whole round. He was like, don't help them find the ball. And I was like, this is where I was like, John means business.
John wants it.
John wants to win. Right? Anyway.
No wonder why he didn't talk to you since.
Well, no, I haven't seen him since. He's in the stag do this weekend. I'm so glad he's not here. Believe me, he was like, I can't wait to tell the boys.
Is that what he said?
Anyway.
I can't wait to talk to him.
Yeah, I bet you
By
can't.
being like that, it's just added pressure to you.
Exactly. It's added pressure.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So we finished that whole.
You know what we need to say to John next time we see him? Thank you.
I say sorry.
But you're not my partner anymore next
I
year.
say sorry, John.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll get to that bit.
What a shit team, mate. What a fucking shit team,
Right, so
mate.
we finished
Yeah,
the.
but not if you want it though.
Oh,
Do you know
he
what I mean?
wanted
He
it.
wanted it.
He wanted it. Anyway. So
I'll remember that when we play the back nine.
So 16th finishes, 17th, no problem, whatever. We finish that hole. We go down 18th, we're 1 up. All I had to do was just par. I hit my drive perfectly straight, just 2 straight, run out of fairway. Mate, it didn't even land in the fescue, just kept going, right? So I'm like, I look at John and I'm like, John's just red at this point. And I'm like, okay, here we go. So John, because it's alternate shots and obviously mine's gone, John tees up. Yeah, he plays it. His ball wasn't great either. He was just over the little water. So then it's my turn to hit whatever. And we lose the 18th. So it's back to all square. So at this point, we have to go and play the first playoff hole. Yeah. So it was John's turn to tee off. He tees it off, driver perfectly, middle left, just on the rough. Yeah? Right. I was about 133 yards away. And he goes to me, all you have to do is just get it on the green. And I'm like, yeah, he's right. So I get a pitching wedge. He goes, use your pitching wedge. See that bush over there? I'm like, yeah. Yes, John, I see the bush. He goes, just over there, middle of the green.
That's where we're going if you lose this.
Honestly,
so
it sounds like the shit his partner going.
The pin was middle left. He goes to me, all you want to do is just get it in the middle of the fair on the green, and then we'll 2-putt, 3-putt, and there's a chance. If we lose, if it's all square, we go down the second. It's fine. I'm like, okay, no problem. So I stand over the ball, my pitching wedge in hand, decent club. I pull it massively left. So I look at John and he goes to me, all you had to do was get it on the middle of the green. And he's like proper angry. I'm like, I'm sorry, John, man, you're right. It was a terrible, terrible shot.
Well, is he proper cutting up rough at this point or not?
Yeah, massively. So then...
I'm so happy you two got knocked out.
I'm happy, mate.
Because I bet you didn't even enjoy that, did you?
No, it was horrible. It was horrible. It was horrible. I genuinely wanted to win. I think I wanted to win a bit too much. And he definitely wanted to win a bit too much.
Yeah, he's got
he's in the rough on the left-hand side, like fescue rough. Somehow he chips out wicked about 10 feet away, 15 feet away.
Oh, I remember you telling me about it.
So then I'm like, okay, just make 2 putts, like a lag putt, because I'm not like Jacob where I'm like planning on sinking a 15, 20-foot putt. So I get over the ball and I'm like, all I have to do is just tap it, just lag putt, get it up there.
He's shaking like a bamboo.
I'm genuinely. Keep in mind, they were like on the back of the green. They had a really bad chip, whatever. So we still had a chance. I get up, 15-foot putt. I tap it. That's tap it.
Oh, I thought.
Mate, it goes 20 feet past the hole. So you can only imagine the face on John Boy there.
All you had to do was lag it up.
That's exactly what he said. He was like, how? Why? You've been leaving them short all day. And on the playoff hole, you decide to take it 20 feet past the hole. I'm like, John, mate, you're right. The worst thing is he's not wrong. It's what you'd be thinking, but you wouldn't say it. John was just fully going at me. So
No filter worthy.
Zero. So anyway, so we lose. He's just shaking his head, laughing, like shaking his head. And I'm like, I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. I've let you down. He goes, no. To be fair, he was like, no, you haven't let me down. You haven't. I'm like, it fucking feels that way. The way you've been talking
You've
to
let
me.
yourself down.
But yeah, he was like, no, it is what it is. But yeah, I went home like, you know what I'm like, I don't lose my head. I went home and I genuinely like lost sleep that night, like thinking about how I let John down.
Thinking if John's gonna come into your bedroom.
So yeah, we lost obviously on the playoff hole. John wasn't happy. I bought him breakfast to kind of sweeten him up.
God, you did too. Fuck, you are so soft. You are so soft.
You know what I'm like, mate. I'm just a nice bloke.
God.
But I felt terrible.
Absolute joke.
I felt terrible.
John, I'm so sorry. Can I buy you breakfast? I bet that's what you said.
It's exactly. I was like, come on, John. It's the least I can do, mate.
Like he wasn't fucking playing with you.
No, I know. To be fair though, he played really good. It's me. I genuinely like every hole that we lost was my fault. But the added pressure didn't help.
Nah, see, that's where me and him are different.
Yeah, I know. That's why I would rather play with you
We
than
went
you.
into our game and we
Okay.
said,
No
one
sorries.
says sorry.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's the first rule.
And do you know
Next
what?
year,
That's
mate,
what
it's me
helped
and you,
us,
by the
didn't
way.
it? 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
you know, there
Okay.
could have
I'm
been a
not-
lot of
I'm-
fucking sorries.
Yeah.
There could have been a lot of
Be
back
some
and forth
apologising, wouldn't
sorries.
they?
Right. So and then you had your round the following Thursday, so a few days ago. Okay. And you haven't told me about any of this because apparently it's safe for the podcast. So go on.
Thursday just gone.
Yeah. Do you want to start? Should we work it as in?
Right, so
we'll
we
talk
went-
about each other's
So
shots.
we went. I went off odds.
So you didn't listen to me.
No.
Good job, guys. Thank you.
No, we did.
It,
our
well, it
research,
actually
though.
worked out well. So
We
just
did our
calm down.
research.
Yeah, we did.
So-
We did our talking.
Yeah, odds and evens. So I played off the odds. The only thing I had about playing off the odds was taking the first tee shot
Okay.
because we're both confident players. Like, I mean, we play better when we're confident,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and when we get our heads down, that's it.
Oh yeah.
game's gone.
We saw that today with Jack.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And,
Thanks for the reminder.
You're fine.
So we thought whether or not you should go odds, but we made the decision. I went off odds, right?
And I still think it was a good decision.
Great decision,
Okay.
but I topped it off the first tee.
Brilliant. Did it go past the ladies' teeth?
Just.
Just
Okay.
went past there and left Jack a nice, what was it? Probably about 250 yard out of
Thick, rough,
rough.
past your ankles,
Oh no.
and
Was it where I was today?
no,
Way
it's a
before.
lot shorter.
next-
It didn't go
on
past
the
the driving range. You know where the path is towards
Yeah.
the
Oh,
driving
no.
range? Yeah, that's where it was. And do you know what? And this is what summed our team up. We got there and we were both looking over the ball and we literally both said, "Well, we've never been here before, have we?" And it was just like sound. So it was just like
How many shots did you have?
we had 7 over them,
Okay, carry on.
but we've got 4 of them on the back 9, which is still to come, but
Okay.
to be continued. So then I hit. Well, I just hit an 8 iron, don't I? I just have to try and get it out. There's no way I'm getting a 4 iron through it. So
Yeah.
I just hack an 8 iron out. We get it out.
Could have got me a bit further down there, but this is what it is, isn't it?
No sorries.
No, sorry.
No sorries. Okay.
sorries.
So it's your fault. But yeah. Carry on.
So, and then
You
I
the-
had my probably, say about 200 yard shot on it.
Yeah.
So I had my hybrid in hand, didn't I?
The hybrid that topped off the tee.
Yeah. Yeah. But
I never told him at one point what club to use.
Yeah.
I just thought let him
Play
carry
his
on.
own game.
Let him play his
so
game.
In all fairness, I've hit one and it like just faded to the right, didn't it? So I was probably 10 yards off the green.
Okay, that's not too bad. Sometimes though.
In a bit thicker, in the bit of the thicker court.
Okay. Sometimes though, from experience, it's good to kind of just tell Harry, this is the wrong club.
Yeah,
but I don't
we've-
listen.
He doesn't listen.
He
anyway,
doesn't.
so-
No. We know that from experience
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
Yeah.
So,
So-
he's gonna play. If I reckon if I told him to change club, it'd just been a stubborn twat.
Yeah.
Even if he thought it was the right thing, he'd have gone, no, I'm
No.
picking a rat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he is
Which
hybrid.
is what he did in
Play
Portugal.
your own game.
And
Yeah,
then
play your own game.
chipped it over the green.
Thinned it over the green.
Well, okay, thinned it over the green.
Yeah.
If that's
sorry.
one way of.
If we're gonna at each other, Harry,
No,
we
it
can.
just sounds a bit worse. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
What hole did you actually hit it in the air? Like when did it actually get in the air?
All right, Billy Big Bollocks. Let's have a look at you.
So this is what we're going
Go
to
on,
get
you
to.
carry on.
So so then Harry chips to about 10 feet. At this point, they're on in 2 anyway. So we literally just went. Me and Harry looked at
It was
each
a
other.
good chip, though.
Yeah, it was a
Great
good
chip.
chip. Yeah, it was a great chip.
Yep.
I told him he should have held it, but it's one of them. So we pick up, we go to the second. Now, the second hole, what you're about to hear.
Oh,
Right.
no.
So put it this way: one of the decisions about going odds and evens was Jack will get us 300 yards
Yes.
up that fairway.
Yeah.
And there's a possibility we could get there in 2.
Yes.
Because I'm quite confident with me hybrid. So
Yes.
we're thinking, we could get there in 2 here.
Yeah.
Right. So Jack steps up on. I'll let Jack.
So I step up, having this thought in my head, thinking, but feeling actually all right. I was, I was hitting all right off the driving range, and then I snap hook it left. But when I mean snap hook, like the first tree on the left, it literally just a banana around that.
Yeah.
Out of bounds.
So that was our 300-yard drive.
That was our first one. So then,
So then Harry has to tee off.
so Harry then decided, which was a bit questionable at the time.
Yeah,
he hit
but
his
if
fairway.
you'd seen me
But
today,
let me say my piece, and then you can then talk.
3 would work.
Yeah.
I'm glad you had no sorries,
And
boys.
then, no, there was no. Literally, out of all this, there was no sorry.
Yep.
So then Harry, bear in mind, he always takes his driver off that 17th anyway. Decides
Second.
to hit a fairway wood, and then what
Right,
did
so
you do?
the thing was, you've just snapped hooked it into the trees. Let's get us playing. Because
We got us playing that, dude.
Okay.
I could see the embarrassment on your face. So I thought 3 would get us playing.
Okay.
I hit it into the bush on the right hand side, and we lost that one.
So you didn't even make it
No,
past the bunkers.
it gets worse.
it gets worse. So we've not.
Oh,
had this,
no.
So we've already had
So
2
Jack
shots off the tee, and we're still not past the ladies' tee.
Jack
So-
gets his trusty driving iron out.
So I get them my 4-iron out because I'm thinking at this point we just need to get it down there.
Yeah.
I then go and top my 4-iron.
Oh my God. Lads.
We hadn't even
we hadn't
got past
even
the
hit it.
yellow tee box.
Wait, hold on. Were you nervous?
But no. See, I was all right until I then did that to my driver, and oh my God, literally the wave of pressure then all of a sudden just came upon me, and then I'm there thinking. So when I did that to my driver, I'm thinking, please Harry, just get it down there, just get that. And then he then goes and tops his fairway, and I'm thinking, and I know where the ball is, and I'm thinking, fuck. And then I'm then hit my 4-iron, and then I've topped my 4-iron, and that's it then. Our head's just gone. We've both looked at each other, and we thought, right, so we're 5 there. We're not even past the yellows. Bear in mind, they've hit a lovely drive down the middle.
Yeah,
so we're forgetting about this.
Beautiful.
So in the end, I said to Harry,
They'll
I said,
probably rubbing
"Mate,
their hands oh, this is going to be an
I bet at this point,
easy round.
they're obviously they knew they were 2 up. I bet at this point they thought, oh, this should be done by 9.
Yeah.
Let me sound halfway, go home. And
Mrs. will have tea on at 6.
and literally, we just both looked at each other and went, should we just fucking pick up? So we literally, from the yellow tees,
Oh,
we
no.
walked the whole hole and literally to the 3rd.
No
we literally
way.
walked it.
So I was thinking about my tee shot on the 3rd.
Oh my God.
So we step up on the 3rd.
Was there any good holes, boys?
No, please listen to this.
Yeah.
It actually gets worse.
Mate, it's like every hole was like an event.
No, it gets worse.
Yeah, it was great.
How can you get worse?
No, honestly, because it gets worse before it then gets better.
Yeah.
Okay, go
So-
on. 3rd.
Step onto the 3rd. It's a 7-iron.
Yep.
I love hitting.
Par
this.
3, by the way, guys, if you're
Yeah,
listening.
par 3.
I don't know how interesting it is to the listeners, but it's so interesting to me. I want to hear all about this. So please continue.
My 7-iron, I love hitting it. Right. And I've never done it before in my life, but I've hit it into the bush on the right hand
He
side.
shanked it right.
Which is what I'd done a couple of weeks
Yeah,
ago.
he shanked it right in the
Where
bush.
you were, it was just up the hill a little bit more.
So did you find that ball or did you not?
We found it.
We found it.
Okay. And then you
And I
chipped in.
gave Jack a nice shot.
No, Theo.
Oh.
You're not listening. Well, no, it's not down there.
We-
We're only 5 yards off the tee box. He shanks it into the bushes on the right.
Okay.
He's making it sound better than it is. He shanks it into the bushes on the right. We don't even make it down the hill. It's shit. It's shit.
10 yards, not 5 yards.
Okay.
Yeah.
10 yards. It's shit. It's not down there.
Okay.
And then we're in a bush. Right. The lads find it. And this is what was a bit questioned about the. I was a bit disappointed. The lads didn't say.
Never said anything.
So
now, did they?
they said, "Oh, now you found it. You've got to play it." And we're like, "Okay." But I initially thought when it's an unplayable, you can take a drop. You can go back, can't you?
Yeah. Is that not the rule?
You.
Yeah, with a shot penalty.
Well, no. Apparently,
no,
we
he
have to
said
play.
you can take it back as far as you want in line with your ball, but no
in line
closer.
with in line with the flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he said as far as you want.
Yeah. So
Disqualification.
disqualification.
Steve.
Jacob, I'm just going to just
Yeah.
stick that in the rule in there. We'll
Okay.
buy straight through to the third round.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you played it where it
So
was.
I played it where it was, but this is the thing: I couldn't physically swing a club.
a bit like that shot that you had today, where you almost broke your wrist.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I couldn't. No, but I couldn't move it back to then go forward.
Yeah.
So I tried it once, and I lost my head. Then I just went, Harry, let's fucking pick up. We'll go to the fourth. So literally, we told the
So at
lads-
this point, you've
at
not even
this-
had a putt.
Mate, at this point,
No, we haven't had a
we're not-
putt.
We hadn't even been on,
Oh,
on the green or anything like
no.
that. So at this point, we then just do the whole walk of the third, and we're 3 down.
Oh my god.
With 3 down. So at this point, we're just like, fucking hell.
But
Come
at
on,
least
mate.
Jack's got the next tee shot, so you can put us
Yeah,
in play.
that's a good
Yeah,
thing.
so-
'Cause
exactly,
he
so I
had
could
10
put us in
shots
play.
before, and they were really good. So his confidence
Yeah.
is sky high going to the fourth. Yeah.
So I then thin it right.
And what did he go? Probably about 20 yards. this
Probably.
time.
So
Oh
you
my
know-
god.
So you
Lads,
know where the.
I wish I was
honestly,
there, or I
yeah,
wish
oh,
it was recorded.
Honestly,
Yeah,
it
we
gets
wanted
better.
to record it, honestly.
So literally, the first best shot of the day
He went 20
was
yards.
was from Harry from this shot on the fourth, and he got it up there, and it was just short of the green.
Okay.
And then literally, me and him go up the. Bear in mind,
no,
we're 3
that-
down at this point. There's been no decent
no,
goal.
it's not.
Where's this?
So you thinned it off the fourth, yeah? And then I was in that bit where it was like half rough, half
Oh
not.
yeah, because I told
And
you to take
said,
your iron.
You said don't go for your hybrid.
Yeah, 'cause he was
go
gonna
for
pull out
your
his
iron.
hybrid, so I said, no, go for your iron.
So I get my 6 iron out
Okay.
and I top it.
Yeah, no, it's the fifth on it gets better.
Yeah.
Okay. Bloody hell, guys.
And then you just spray it a bit right, don't you?
Yeah, pushed it a bit right.
And then anyway, it was their hole again.
It was there, yeah, so
then we
we
get
4
on to
down.
the-
So you're 4 down.
So we're 4 down, playing 4.
At this point, were they playing like half decent golf? They were
No,
fine.
No.
Well, well, at the end of the day, we didn't even see enough golf from them because we were literally
Yeah,
like,
Just conceding every hole
yeah,
before he even got halfway to the
Yeah.
hole.
We at this
Wow.
point we still hadn't had a putt.
Wow.
yeah,
Right, so then we get
Wow.
on to the fifth,
fifth.
my tee shot.
Yeah.
I top it. No, it hadn't
Lads.
even. So we were just on the bank where the ladies' tears. Before the
Mate.
ladies' tears.
And then I flushed a 4 iron, and it was like,
4 iron, yeah.
yes,
We're back.
We're back.
We're
But
back.
it got us, actually did get us going.
got
a bit,
us-
didn't
yeah.
it? And then I only had a 50-yard shot, just down the hill.
Mm-hmm.
And I managed to miss the green.
Good job.
Yeah.
I
Honestly,
mean,
don't
at this
know how I did
point,
it,
that,
but-
that's I'm not even
Hey,
surprised at this
I
point.
wasn't angry at him. There was no sorries. There was no. All you had to do was hit the green.
Yeah.
It was sound. It was like it's
Do
okay.
you know why he wasn't? You weren't angry
Well, we
at
ended up
each other.
half. We still ended up half in that hole,
Half,
didn't we?
yeah, we
we
half-
so
Do
we
you-
halved
But
it.
Yeah.
you chipped within a foot, didn't you?
Yeah.
The reason why you weren't angry at each other was because you were both just playing just as bad as each other.
Yeah.
Where with me, John was actually playing good. It was me that was letting him
Yeah,
down.
you let John
so
down.
if it was, thank you. If it was like if it was you two, so if Harry was playing stinking golf and you were playing good golf, I promise you Harry would feel so bad, and
Yeah.
I promise you he would have said, I know we said no sorries,
But I'm sorry.
but I'm sorry.
You did apologise at one point, didn't you?
Yeah, no, I apologise. No, I apologise that it was actually on the
On the
7th. No,
No,
on
on
the
the
7th going before the 8th because
Yes,
I
it
hit
was.
it over the
Yeah,
green.
'cause
So at this point, so we finished the 5th, we half the 5th, we then go to the 6th. So then on the 6th, we hit a decent I hit a decent tee shot just back at the green, and then Harry literally
Yeah, this
he's got
is the
this
first
big he's
putt
got
of the
this
day,
big
this is.
big 35-foot putt, right? There's a bit, obviously, the pins. So as you look at the tee, for anyone who knows Ashbourne, as you look at the tee, from the tee, flag's on the left. He literally hits his putt within about a foot.
Brilliant.
But the thing is,
we win the
that
hole.
is the hardest green, I think,
Yeah.
at Ashbourne.
I think so too.
It's horrible. It's so
Yeah.
hilly. And
Honestly, he literally puts it to perfection. It looks like at one point it's not actually going to get there, and then it literally hits the hill and just dives to the hole.
Love it.
yeah,
Within
unbelievable.
a foot, we win that hole.
That was
So
a
that's-
So
gimme
we're
as
now
well, wasn't it?
3 down.
Brilliant.
We then go to the 7th. and we're thinking to ourselves, right,
Who
come
topped
on.
it? Who topped it?
No. Harry, it's a good one away.
Yeah.
And
On
then
my free wood.
literally great shot. I had a wedge in hand, and I literally thin it across the
Yeah,
green.
your wedges lately have not been very good.
Yeah, no,
That's what you lose your head on.
yeah. So then we go back, and then I think we ended.
I had to hit the same
You
shot.
had to hit the same shot again. Harry hits it on the green.
And
Great
I saved
shot.
us. Yeah.
And that saved us. We half that.
Okay.
So we're still 3 down at this point,
Going to 2 through 8.
going to 8.
Okay.
But
And
by
then-
the way, you haven't added, it's absolutely
Oh,
bombing
yeah.
down.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like you wouldn't believe.
No, yeah.
Yeah, like probably the
I don't know
worst
how
weather.
we didn't drown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, the worst weather we've played in. If we were playing even in a comp on a Saturday and that weather
We
was like,
would've walked
we'd have
off.
walked off 1,000%.
Yeah.
We literally both said that. I said we just
Yeah.
wouldn't be playing in this weather. It was absolutely ridiculous.
Okay.
To the point where when we were going down the 8th, there was lime water on the greens.
Yeah,
Bloody hell.
he had to move his ball because he would have been put in for a puddle.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
So then we go down the 8th.
Mm-hmm.
I top my driver.
Yeah.
Honestly, the golf is just horrendous.
You top your
I
driver.
promise, guys, if you're listening, we can hit golf shots. Is that I said that to Simon today,
Yeah,
didn't I?
no, it's
after,
quite
after
scary.
8, after getting an 8 on the first, I'm like, Simon, I promise you, I can hit some half decent
Who's
shots.
Simon?
The lad that we
Oh, lad that we played
lad.
with today.
Oh,
Decent
this
lad,
man.
yeah.
What, you jump in as a forward?
Yeah.
Yeah, he jumps in,
He's
yeah.
plays off 1 or 2.
Yeah,
Solid golfer.
plays
But
off one. Plays off one.
Is that it?
Listen, we brought him down to our level today.
Really?
Yes, big time. On the 10th, 11th, I had three shots off the tee. 3 shots off the tee. He had 3 shots off the tee. Declan had 2 shots off the tee. We used the 11th today like a driving range.
Yeah, it was quite embarrassing.
It was really bad. Thankfully, both of us found our first ball. But to find our first ball, meant that we had to lose 2 brand new Pro V1s.
horrendous.
But
Right,
yeah.
so going back to the 8th. So then I topped my driver. Well, semi-top, but it was like a snap hook top. Disgusting shot.
Okay.
Then Harry then hits probably not your best iron shot, was it? It was like
No,
got
no,
literally
again, it was a
probably
horrible
got
line.
Harry's iron shot got to where normally our drives got. You know, if you
Okay.
hit it normally.
Yeah.
So we got there. So then
And then what happened then? Because I hit the hybrid. I smoked the hybrid, so you must have topped
Yeah,
another one.
no, that's what I'm going to get to. So I then top. No. Honestly,
Lads,
think about how many
this
times
is-
you've actually seen me top a golf ball, and I've done this probably about 5 times now up
that
until the
is
8th
so
hole.
bad.
Okay, so I top this. I'm there at this point. I've gone to Harry and I said, I bet these lot think, what the fuck are we playing?
How
with?
have you both not lost your heads by now?
I was laughing.
We were laughing. We
was
were
that-
laughing.
How?
Mate,
normally-
honestly, this is what I'm saying. You should
every
have been there.
Saturday, you lose your heads.
Yeah.
With like not even with a quarter of those bad shots.
Honestly.
It was bad enough that it was laughable.
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
honestly,
my
it was
God.
that shit.
It was
And what's
quite
scary,
enjoyable.
we're still in the game at this point. So we
How
play
are you still in the game?
So we play the 8th. Harry then hits a hybrid left of the green. All right, not a bad shot
Yeah.
to be fair. And then
What, a 220-yard shot?
Yeah,
and
no,
then
it's
it
right, left of the
stuck it
green.
next to the green. Yeah.
I just said, look,
It was
Played-
good.
played
But
it down.
It wasn't.
we've
it
done
wasn't
more
on the
arguing
green.
in this podcast
I
than we
know.
did in the
It
time
was
we
a
were
baby
playing
favourite.
shit.
Yeah, baby
It's all
favourite.
coming out
I don't know
boys.
how it can be a baby favourite when you hit it on the left side of the green. But
Anyway.
okay. Yeah, so left side of the green. So then I then chip it. Literally, they get within a foot. So they gave
Yeah,
us,
they
didn't
gave
they?
it, yeah.
So they needed then to make the putt to half it, wasn't it?
Yes, to half it, yeah.
To half the hole. They didn't. So we've got it back to 2 down.
I don't know- I don't know
when he moved
how.
it for the puddle.
That's when he
Wasn't
moved it,
it?
yeah. So we're only 2 down at this point. We've actually brought it back. We're playing this golf and we've brought it back.
Yeah.
So we then get to the 9th.
No, we were 3 down at this point.
So we're 3 down going into the 9th.
I took my tee shot, 5 iron, just a little bit short, wasn't it? But it was still flushed.
Yeah, it was still sound.
But they not topped it, but like they just.
Oh yeah, they
couldn't.
had a nightmare, to be fair, on
Right.
that par 3. Bear in mind, we also got a shot on this one as well.
Yeah.
And then we came off there. And bear in mind, the rain at this point
It was just getting
absolutely
terrible.
horrendous. The whole green on the 9th was full of water.
Bloody hell! I'm surprised they didn't ring the horn.
Well, no one was there to ring the horn.
No, not really.
Oh, I was quite late.
So
after.
we finish it off. We've got the ascension. We're almost to this point. We're starting to get a bit of confidence, aren't we?
Yeah,
as
we've
well?
got the bit between our teeth.
Yeah, and we're almost wanting the weather to clear up.
Right.
But it just got worse and worse and worse. And then in the end, we both then we all four of us shook hands, didn't we? And said we'll come back on the 14th
to finish
to
off.
finish off the back
To be
nine.
continued.
If you boys, and to be fair,
We said if we even play half of the golf game we
Yeah.
can play,
it
we'll
would have
be
been
okay.
if you played your normal golf. It sounds like it would be a whitewash because there's no way you guys are 3 down or whatever it is going through 9.
Mate, we couldn't believe we were driving home and we were talking on the phone. I said, I can't believe we're 2 down. The
That's
fact with the
embarrassing.
golf we've played, and it honestly was embarrassing because I did at one point walk past Harry and said, look, I'm trying not to lose my head, but this is generally fucking embarrassing.
Yeah,
I was the one who was.
Harry was actually the one who
I
was
was
like
just
really
laughing.
positive.
I'm glad I'm rubbing off on you a
yeah,
little bit.
you
But,
both
mate,
as partners
the
there, you've
thing
done
is,
really
it's
well
like
there.
today, I'm a changed man, really, because after today, I got a 14th on the 18th, and I laughed.
That's good. Good
Do you know
lad.
what I mean? It's like I'm a changed man now. It just
Yeah.
doesn't bother me.
Chris Brown.
Good lad.
Yeah. So,
I'm glad. I'm glad you're learning. It's your brother's turn to.
but in all fairness,
laugh.
I'm looking forward to that back 9. I feel that.
The back 9, I can't stand the back. Well, I don't mind. It's those threes, 11, 12, 13, mainly 11.
That's
12.
where me and Harry are going to shine.
But
I
do you
hope
know
so.
what it is? It's the back 9. I feel like if you are a longer hitter, it does pay dividends. Like with them boys, there were 2 older chaps, and they don't. They're quite consistent, aren't they? But
Yeah,
they don't,
I
they're
won't jinx it too much because I did it over the 12 today, put myself in A1 and I still made a 7.
But keep in mind, he hit the shot over the 12th, and wind was in our face, and he still got it on the fairway.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it doesn't surprise me because you can drive it a long way.
Yeah, and then he still got, like I said, he got a 7. I don't know how.
I hit a wedge over the green straight into the shit.
Oh yeah, that's
He
it.
literally flew the green straight
Like
into the shit.
flew the green. He landed like 30 yards after the green.
Did it?
Mad.
And then my drop then went over the green again.
It's just bad. It's just
It's
bad
just
golf,
poor
at the moment, isn't it, guys?
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
the best, but
That's the thing, innit? It's like
what
we've
was me
actually-
say? What was
we've
me
carried
saying?
it on, haven't we?
What was me saying on the Thursday?
I don't know. What was it?
Was
It's not
it?
about waiting for the storm to pass. It's learning how to dance in the rain.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that helped. That did.
Did it?
It did, yeah.
Did it?
Well, after I said,
said
that,
that-
we then
He said that on the
back.
second.
Yeah,
That is terrible.
Yeah, it was.
it wasn't.
It was
Honestly,
a performance, wasn't it?
it was serious. Honestly, it was crazy.
I just wish that someone was behind us recording it.
It would have. Yeah, it'd have been funny.
Yeah.
Oh, mate,
look
the
back
clips. Mate, I wish I was there
I've
to
never
watch it.
topped so many golf balls. Bear in mind, when me and Harry went to play Portugal, that was probably one of the worst times for me to play golf as well. I was playing some horrendous golf, and I played worse than that.
That's
Well,
mad.
when we went Portugal.
When me and you went Portugal, you know
Oh,
when I was like,
best.
we played with that Dutch couple.
Yeah, mate. The thing is, at this point, when we went Portugal, I bet I'd probably only been playing 6 months,
Yeah, 6 to 8 months, yeah, probably that.
something like that, right? And at the first round, we were playing with this couple. See you, Aj.
Yeah,
Take
yeah.
care, AJ.
Cheers
Bye.
for today, mate. Supported me. Yeah, so we were playing with this Dutch couple,
Yeah.
and Jack's on the green. Jack's on the tee box of the first. Yeah.
No, I'm on the practice screen.
No, you're not.
Yeah, no, I was on the.
You're
no, I
on the
was
tee box.
I was on the practice screen doing the keepy uppies.
No,
and he,
honestly,
and he drove past.
you were on the tee box, right? And he was doing his keepy uppies on the tee box, and then this couple come because that was the first time we found out that we were playing as a 4-ball,
Okay.
right?
He's
And
got this
obviously-
so wrong,
and this-
but okay.
It's fine. It's just
And
go with it.
this bloke obviously thinks, "Oh, got a bit of a golfer on our hands here." Right?
I'm doing it in between my legs, everything. I'm
Oh,
doing
you're
all,
you're fully
all
showing
the
off.
tricks.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you're on holiday. You're gonna do it
Yeah,
in between
yeah.
your legs. Yeah. I get it.
It was quite funny. And then it was all downhill from there, wasn't it? The bloke, I bet he thought that I was the one who played for longest.
Yeah, I'm good to golf.
At one point, you were just not even playing, were you? You were just standing
Just
with
doing
me.
keep
I
your
was just
uppies.
I was just
And me,
walking.
out.
Just walking, doing
just
keep your
walking.
uppies, having a good
Yeah.
time by yourself.
Just walking with my golf.
I feel bad for you. I feel bad for both of you. I thought I had a really bad round. It sounds like you guys had way worse of a bad round than I
honestly.
did.
But the reason why I wanted to wait to tell the story because we wanted to tell you we still can't believe we're still in the game.
Yeah.
And you know what? We generally think we can win.
Honestly. Mate, we played half decent golf. Like, apart from the only mistakes that I made were the big mistakes that cost us the round.
Yeah, yeah.
Other than that, we drove it well, we putted well, we chipped well, we iron shots, everything was fine. doable. The other lads that we were playing with, they didn't really have that many mistakes in them. They weren't long, but they were straight, that kind of job.
Yeah.
And I was shitting myself. You guys, out of the 50 shots that you had in the front nine, 45 of them were like really bad shots. We're saying you didn't even have 50 shots because you conceded 4 out of 9 holes.
That's the thing.
We walked most of it.
And you still think you can win. That's fair play, guys. I mean, obviously you can because you're only 3
like
down
we said,
or whatever it is.
2 down.
2 down,
If we're
sorry.
only 2 down with how bad we played,
I can't believe that.
if
If they
we actually
lose,
turn up,
they deserve to to stand up in the middle of the clubhouse on a table and everyone just kind of points and laughs at them.
I wouldn't. They've been at the club 28 years.
Still, how can you lose after that display of golf from the other team?
Well, at one point, it generally looked like we were going to lose the match 9.
Yeah, I mean that would make sense the way you were playing. But when you're telling me you still got a chance, obviously you're only 2 down.
We brought it back. Yeah.
Fair play, guys. Fair play.
so
Right. Okay.
hopefully-
I'm genuinely speechless. I genuinely can't believe that.
Honestly, you should have. It was
To be
generally-
continued.
Yeah, it was to be continued.
So in the next couple of episodes, obviously we're going to get part 2 of this story on the back nine,
100%.
and then oh my god,
and hopefully it's a good
I
result.
hope you win.
when is it? The 14th,
But
14th of June, Friday
Oh,
day after my birthday.
I hope you win,
session.
but you both deserve to lose, and I mean that in the nicest way possible. God, you topped so many shots.
John's rubbing off on you, isn't
He
he?
is. He
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that now.
He's
on
never
the
been your
podcast.
partner again.
No, I'm done. I'm finished with John. And I'm pretty sure John's finished with me.
Sack
I was
him.
gonna say,
No. Well, he sacked me. I'm pretty sure he sacked me.
No, just say you sacked him.
Next, I said to the guy, after we're walking back, obviously the lonely walk from the first.
I'm not going with him.
No, I was like, don't worry, John. I'll make it up to you next year, mate. I was like, I promise, I won't be this bad next year, mate. But it's not going to happen next
Yeah,
year.
and he muttered under his
No,
breath,
mate,
"Yeah,
I'm
fucking
done.
be with me next
I'm
year."
done. I'm sure he's done with me, but I'm finished. I can't. I'm never entering a competition with anybody that I don't know beforehand because I can't be doing it.
takes the fun out of it a little bit, doesn't it?
It does make. I was genuinely proper nervous. You guys, I mean, and the weather was lovely. There was no excuses. There was a little bit of wind.
And it was nice bank holiday, wasn't it?
It was nice. Speaking of bank holiday,
Harry, we've upset my partner, you know.
we've
upset our partner.
Me and John obviously played in that Brown and Bailey in the morning. In the afternoon, me, Jack, Harry, and Stell were supposed to play in our little comp that we have going on for our holiday fund at Mikulova. To be honest, it was more Jack's fault than Harry's fault. It was more your fault. So I'm going to call you out on the podcast. No. So Harry, he was going to go down to Dorset, fine. But then he said, I'm going to try my best to make it back, but I probably won't. And I was like, come on, Harry. Come on, Harry. But
Hour
yeah,
journey
the
back.
problem was so it was going to be me, Jack, and Stell. And to be honest, I was kind of up for it a little bit. And I would have done it.
You talk utter shit.
No.
You said to me, you weren't that bothered because you're tired. I know. I'm going to
No,
out you now.
No,
I'm going to out you now
wait.
because
No.
you said on FaceTime I'm
I
quite
did.
happy.
I am. But if like I said to you, if
Yeah.
you go, I'll go,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I would have played decent golf.
Because I
It's-
said I'd
look,
still put me 20
look,
quid in, even
it's
if
my
Theo...
look, it's my fault. I hold my hands up.
Okay.
I've let the side down. I've apologised to Stell.
Did you call him?
Why?
I didn't call him.
Did you text
I
him?
dropped him a message.
Did he
Look,
reply to you?
Why? What Stell said anyway?
So Stell basically
Stell
planned his
called you
whole
a
day.
prick and I had to stick up for you. So don't talk about
That's
my
not
brother
true.
like that.
That's not
He's
true. That's not true. That's not true. Okay, so what happened was you weren't going to play cool, but it was going to be me, Jack, and Stell.
yeah.
So we're still going to go out and
To be fair,
have
I
a
was
round.
surprised that you didn't play. I didn't know what
Yeah.
the crack was.
Oh,
So-
all right, Harry. All right.
So Jack ends up not playing. Stell planned his whole day to come to Derby to play with us. So I said, if Jack doesn't play, I'm not going to bother because I can't be asked to go just me and Stell.
No way.
So Jack doesn't play, but not only does he not play, he doesn't message anybody that he's not going to turn up. So he goes to his in-laws in Manchester. So I call him like 2 hours before. I'm like, "Hey mate, you okay? Where are you?" He goes, I'm in Manchester. I'm like, "Oh, so we're not going to play? Sorry, this is while I'm playing golf." So we're not going to play. He goes, "I'm not sure." I said, "Okay, you got a couple of hours anyway. We'll speak afterwards." So I messaged Jack and I'm like, "Hey mate, what are you doing?" This was a couple of hours before, and then he goes, "Look, I can't make it." So if I didn't message Jack, he wouldn't have messaged me to be like, oh, I'm not playing today.
You're kidding.
So I was happy personally because I had enough of golf on that Monday because of the competition. But I would have happily went and played. Like I said to you on the phone, if you go, happily I'll go.
But Stell hasn't had a game of golf.
Stel was arranged his whole day, sorted his kids out.
Yeah,
He's
sorted
literally
work, sorted the kids, everything.
planned his whole
and
day
then
around
I
this game
messaged
of
him
golf.
and I said, look, we're not playing today. He goes, why? I said, Jack can't make it. And then he went. He was. You know what Stel's like? Stel, he would never show you emotion really, unless you really piss him off.
He's just laid back, isn't
Yeah,
he?
very laid back. Stel was the angriest I've ever seen him in my life.
No way.
Yeah. And I was like,
To be
don't worry.
fair, I thought something was up because he put something in the chat.
He
didn't
did.
He? Saying,
And you didn't reply.
mate, I was driving.
That's true. You were okay. It was Jack that was the problem.
When I got back,
anyway.
I replied and said, "What happened?"
Yeah, and then Jack was like, leave it out. Yeah, but that's what happened basically. Jack let the site down. But it's okay.
But I have told Stel I'll make it up to him and we'll beat him and we'll take the 20 quid.
To be fair, that's
I don't think he cares about that, mate. He didn't want to play golf, if I'm honest. And I was gonna say, because Harry wasn't gonna play, so that's my partner in this competition. I would have easily put Harry's 20 quid up.
no. I said I was.
I know, but I wouldn't let you do that. But I wouldn't let you do
I
that.
would have happily put.
I know you would have.
20 quid in.
So it would have been me versus you two. That was what I would have done. But obviously that didn't happen. But never mind. It is what it is. Anyway, that is it. That's the end of the podcast. It was a bit of a story time for today. But yeah, I think we've got a lot of things to talk about anyway. A lot of topics that we want to touch up on.
Got a lot coming up.
A lot. So I think the new tea time from now on is 7:30 in the morning on Saturday. So you need to get up for that. Well, get up for that.
Yeah, literally.
He's up at like 4:30 every day, so there's no problem for him.
I'll be sound.
And then the plan is we'll finish the round of golf and then we can come here, have a quick 10-15 minutes on the start of the podcast talking about our golf round. Just be a bit, what's the word I'm looking for? When relatable golf with other people that are listening, because obviously we're not very good at golf, but we can be.
Speak for yourself.
I'm sorry.
We're above par.
We're above par. So then, and then that's it. And then we can kind of get on with topics and do all that kind of stuff. So that is the future of the podcast, I think.
100%.
100%. Right. Thank you guys for listening. Please like and subscribe. And we'll see you again this time next week.
Ciao.